Oh my goodness, you guys, I cannot believe it is already April and my Ipsy and Boxycharm PR boxes are already here. And if you want to see what you could possibly get for the month of April, that I'm going to do the unboxing and first impression reviews for you. My name is Alicia. This is Alicia Budget Beauty. I love all things affordable fashion, beauty. I do hauls, tutorials, reviews, Ipsy unboxings and reviews, all sorts of fun stuff. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe, stick around, be a friend. All right, you guys, yes, I already have my Ipsy Boxycharm and Glam bag. I do get these in PR and I'm starting to get them quicker and quicker. I'm not sure why that is, but I'm really happy about it because that way I can get that info to you guys quicker. I can test the products out and let you know my thoughts about them. So let's go ahead and hop into it. I will kind of say, spoiler alert, this month is not my favorite. They were on a roll for a while. I was really impressed the last couple of months. This month is a little bit of a letdown. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into the Glam bag. So first up, the bag is freaking adorable though. It just reminds me of like a little carrot, turnip. I don't know. I mean, it's like a turnip shape, but what is this guy? I don't know, but he's cute. And then the stripe bag, it's very spring, very cute. All right, so let's see what we have inside. First, we have an Elemis product. I'm always happy about Elemis. So this is the Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer. Now, I have a lot of Elemis favorites. I love the cleansing balm, the dynamic resurfacing cleanser. I love their meringue cream is awesome. So, and then I also love the Superfood primer. And this kind of reminds me of that a little bit. It has the same ever so slight tint to it. So here it is. And then it has a little bit of a glow like the primer does. This is a priming moisturizer, so it seems very similar. I really do think this is a very good product. I now wish that I had a full size. Sometimes that's unfortunate because if it's a pricier item and you run out, you're like, well, great, now I want to buy this expensive thing. But I do think this was a nice item to get. All right, next up we have a Biro New York, and this is the Pro Berry Pore Refining Toner. Now, this is a good item to get. This is an expensive brand. I really like the products. I'm just a little bit disappointed because I did. Doesn't mean that everyone else did, but me personally, I got a larger size of this 2 months ago, I believe. So I do like this product, but I'd say it's geared a little bit more towards oily skin, and I'm dry skin. So while I do like it, it's not my favorite toner. So I use it very sparingly. And now I've got a little one, which I guess this is good, you know, if I'm on vacation and I need to bring like a small one, that's good. But I just kind of, when I get repeat products back to back, it's not as exciting. Next up, we have a Gold Fatten MD skincare, or this is actually body care. This is the Body Surge Hydrating Restoring Body Moisturizer. Now, this smells so good. And you guys, this is another brand where when I get the products, I'm never gonna purchase these myself. A full size of this is, I'm not sure the exact amount in it, but the bottle looks like it's about like this, you know, like the size of a, I don't know, like a Neutrogena cleanser or something like that. And it's like 80 bucks for a body moisturizer. That's crazy. I mean, it's cool to get it in a bag, but I'm never gonna buy this when I run out. But it smells so good, I do have to say. It smells, at first, I couldn't really pinpoint what it was that I was smelling, but it does say that it has rosehip seed, watermelon seed oils, soap bark extract, bergamot peel oil. So I don't know, it smells really lovely and it feels really nice, but $80. All right, you guys, sunlight behind the clouds and the lighting completely changed in here. It'll probably change again, just FYI. Okay, then we have the $1 Billion Brow Lift. So it's just a little brow holder glue shaper. I am not like huge on these. I don't really do the real stylized brow thing where I've got like sticky uppies and that's what I'm gonna call them, sticky uppies, and the whole shebang. Mine usually stay put pretty well with the product that I use. I always use a skinny a micro pencil. So for me, I'm like, I could have done without this, something else. For someone else who's really, you know, into that and looking for a really good brow lifter glue, you might really like this. And then for the last item in here, only one real makeup item, which is kind of a bummer. That's kind of the theme with the items that I got. Spoiler alert for the Boxycharm. But this is Kiss and Smink. I never heard of this brand, and it's cute because I have a friend on socials that her username is Smink Boderdine. I don't know, we call her Smink. So I was like, oh, Smink, that's really cute. So this brand is Kiss and Smink. And at first when I saw this, I was like, oh no, because I thought this was going to be a liquid lipstick, and this shade in a liquid lipstick would not look good on me. I don't like a peachy pink, like white based liquid lipstick or lipstick. But then I noticed it said lip oil and I was like, oh, okay, so it's gonna be tinted. It's gonna not be so opaque. It's not gonna be chalky. The shade is Peony. And I do have it on my lips today with a liner that you'll see here, or two liners that you'll see here in a minute. But this has a lovely scent that I can't quite put my finger on what it is. It's definitely kind of fruity. It reminds me so much of something like growing up. I don't know if it was makeup or like a gum, I'm not sure, but I do like the scent of it, and I do think it feels really nice. It's not sticky. There is quite a bit of pigment here, but it's a little bit thicker. It's not one of those thin or watery lip oils, definitely thicker, pretty tinted. But I love a liner with a lip oil like this, you know, that has like a little bit more pigment to it. I just think the combo is so pretty. So unfortunately though, this bag for me was kind of a letdown. To only get one true makeup item in the glam bag for me is kind of a miss. If you're heavy on skincare, you might really like it, but for me, I was like, meh. All right, we're gonna move on to Boxycharm. We did get this little pamphlet thing in here, and it does talk about the drop shop. I've never shopped the drop shop. I've always been confused about if I get this in PR, am I allowed to shop it? I've been told that I can, but I don't even have like an account or anything. But if you do, the drop shop is the 14th through the 28th. And that's when they'll have like the big deals, the 30 to 80% off. So keep those dates in mind. But let's go ahead and go over what I got in my Boxycharm. So this is Borboleta Breakdown, an oil-free makeup remover. It says finally a makeup remover that's gentle, powerful, yet totally lash safe. It's oil-free, feels like water, yet emulsifies on contact to dissolve even the long-wearing eye makeup. So it's weird too, because it says use the Saturate Borboleta Clean Swoop Brush to use this with. Well, it didn't come with that. So I was a little bit confused at first, but it's one of those that there was this little stopper right here that it was really hard to tell it was there, and I kept trying to shake it out and nothing would come out. And then I realized there was a little stopper right here. This is okay. I used to really struggle with taking my eye makeup off, and I have really sensitive eyes. I would use a Neutrogena one for the longest time. I used Johnson & Johnson's baby shampoo. Probably gave cancer to my eyes, because we know later on now that Johnson & Johnson has cancer-causing chemicals in it, and I was putting it directly on my eyes from the time I was probably 12 until 30, maybe older than 30. Then I moved on to Neutrogena, and then now the rags, the cloths have come such a long way where I use I used some that I got off of Amazon from a friend who has a brand herself, and it really takes off the eye makeup where I almost don't even need anything anymore. And I love that because then my eyes don't feel like I'm tugging at them. But I have used quite a few makeup removers for eye makeup in the past, and this is just kind of, I thought it was okay. It did a decent job. I have a feeling this one I did not look up the price, but I have a feeling that this is a little bit pricey for an eye makeup remover. So I don't think I would like recommend this in everyday life, but it's nice to get an eye makeup remover, just not very exciting. All right, next up, along with the eyes, we have Nip Fab Renew Retinol Fix Eye Treatment. So it's 2% retinol in here. This is not a very big full-size product. I feel like this should have been in the glam bag personally. This is only 15 mils. I mean, it's really only filled up. I've only used it once so far. It's filled up to right here. Not a lot of product at all. It says to only use this in the evening. So I did use it last night. I thought it felt nice. It'll definitely take more time to see if it helps with wrinkles. It does say to use a small amount to tap around the eye area, use in evenings only. I'm assuming it's because it does have 2% retinol that you don't want to put it on and be out in the daytime to burn your eyes, but it does say even using it at night to use an SPF. We'll see. I can't really tell you much about long-term usage, but it felt pretty nice going on. All right, next up we have from Too Faced the Better Than Sex Foreplay priming mascara, which now I get the name of that, Foreplay, and it's a priming mascara. Okay, but at first when I saw that this was a mascara, I was like, oh, I'm gonna put that in a giveaway box because I have so many mascaras. I've been happy that the last couple of months I had not been getting them in Ipsy and Boxy, because for a while there, I was even getting two. I was getting one in my glam bag, one in my Boxycharm, and I'm like, all right, we do not need a mascara every single time. Plus I wear false lashes 95% of the time. So I really look for ones that are good on the lower lash line. But then whenever I saw it was a priming one, I was like, okay, well, that's something at least a little bit different. It's not just a mascara. I will say packaging is beautiful. It's this flat black matte, and you know, with the pink and the gray, and it's very weighty. So I do like the packaging. Here is what it looks like. And I was a little bit confused at first because every priming mascara I've used before is white. And this is a very subtle black, like enough where you can tell that you're coating your lashes, but not so black that it just already looks like you've got all your mascara on. This is my favorite shape of wand as well. This and a longer skinny for lengthening are my favorites. I did use it today, but I also used two new mascaras from a brand new makeup brand that I can't say anything about yet, but that's coming out soon. And I have to say, my lower lashes look awesome. So I don't know if it's this in conjunction with that new mascara, or if the new mascara is just really, really good. But my lower lashes are like, this is really, really good for them. So I'm actually kind of happy to get this. Then on the lips, the liners that I was referring to that I have with the lip oil, there was a pack of 2 that came from Mews Beauty. We've gotten this brand before. We got a face palette that mine went bad. Like one of the blushes got mold on it. So I did declutter that. I think we maybe got a primer from this brand before. So now we have these 2 lip liners. I actually, at least, hey, this is makeup, you know, like at least there's makeup in the box. And I do really like these. This is, okay, Beloved will be the one on top swatched. And then we have, what are you? Worthy. And these are nice, warmer, toned. This one, okay, so this is the first one. This is the second. So first one's a little bit toasty, kind of like the dress that I'm wearing. And then this one's a little bit more pink toned. So I did do the warmer shade on the outside to line. Then I took the more pinky tone one and went a little bit more inside. And then I filled in with the lip oil. I think the lips look lovely. I really do like these. So I'm always happy to get a lip liner. Plus these are very wearable colors. Now, this is a disappointment for me personally. The palette that we got is the Pretty in Paradise Violet Voss palette. I am not a huge Violet Voss fan. We've gotten them several times before. I want to say this is my 4th that I've gotten in Ipsy or Boxy. And this one, okay, let me just show you. You guys, this looks like a Too Faced palette for one. I'm not a Too Faced eyeshadow fan at all. And, ooh, this kind of smells. I just realized it just has like a kind of a chemically smell to it, but it's so kind of dusty. Like, I don't know, these shimmers do not look like they're shimmering at all. They look like those real flat, dull shimmers. And then we have a blush that like, the color is kind of pretty, but it does have little sparkles of like gold in it, but it doesn't look like it would be real like illuminating. They're just kind of like little chunks of gold. The bronzer does look like a nice shade for me, I have to say, but I don't like when they put stuff like this in here because there's plenty of other skin tones that probably can't wear this. Like this may be too deep for a lighter than me, and then it's probably not deep enough for really deep skin tones. So I don't know. This was such a disappointment. I'm just not into this palette at all. So I'll definitely be giving this away. I do normally try every single product that I get so I can give you guys an honest review. But if it's something like a palette that I think is really easy to pass on for me, and I know without a doubt I am not going to use it, I don't want to waste it on one, attempt. But like I said, Violet Voss in the past, like if you don't have a lot of makeup, if you don't have a lot of palettes, it might be a nice one to get, but in my collection, it just doesn't even like hold a candle to a lot of the formulas. So for that reason, I'm definitely going to declutter this, and it was a big old disappointment for me. So you guys, I don't know. This worries me because I thought that they were getting a little bit better. I like to be positive, and when I get a box that's really good, I will praise it, but I'm also always honest with you guys. And if it's not a good box, I'm gonna say that. And I don't think this was a very good box or glam bag personally. So you guys will have to let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, do you think this one was kind of a letdown if you've seen my last couple of ones? Because I do. Doesn't mean this is exactly what you're going to get in yours. Again, this is a PR selection, and I don't get to pick any as well. This is just like what I get is what I get. I do always want to say too, I'm appreciative of the things that I get in PR, but I do have to just be honest. If I were a paying customer, I would not be excited about this month. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, have fun shopping, budget shopping. Bye.